Dancing Brave was made the 6-4 second favorite. Sharastani, despite sweating up in the parade, the favorite at 11-10.
For the King George 6 and Queen Elizabeth Diamond Stakes, they're under starters' orders, and they're running. And in the early stages, Bolden goes straight into the lead from Vouchsafe. It's Bolden going on from Vouchsafe, then comes Diastan, then Shadari on the rails, then comes Sharastani, supreme leader. Behind them, Petoskey, Dancing Brave is next, and ninth and last is the filly Triptych as Bolden sets a blazing gallop from his stable companion Vouchsafe. There's quite a long gap then to Diastan, with Diastan on the outside of Diastan, Shadari. Then comes Sharastani very close to them. Behind them, Supreme Leader. Behind Supreme Leader's Petoskey. Then Dancing Brave, not letting Sharastani out of his sights. And Triptych finding this much too fast at the moment as they've passed the mile already. And Bolden and Vouchsafe a good 10 lengths clear of Diastan. Then comes Shadari on the inside of Sharastani. Then Supreme Leader. Then Petoskey. Then Dancing Brave. And finally, Triptych, the leaders have passed the 7, are racing towards the 6, and it's still Bolden and Vouchsafe. Then back in 10 lengths behind them comes Diastan. Behind Diastan is Shadari, then Sharastani on the outside, Supreme Leader and Petoskey. And going very well in behind Petoskey is Dancing Brave, and Triptych is the back marker, and it's still Bolden as they race past the 5 furlong marker from Vouchsafe. Then comes Diastan, then Sharastani has moved into 4th just ahead of Shadari, and then Supreme Leader, and making ground all the time on the inside, Pat Edery on Dancing Brave. One from last is Petoskey, last is Triptych, but they're beginning to bunch now as Diastan takes it up from Sharastani. It's Diastan from Sharastani, then comes Shadari, the Aga Khan trio. Then making ground on the inside is Dancing Brave with Petoskey as they swing for home now. It's Diastan being pressed by Sharastani. Coming down to the 2 furlong pole, Diastan from Sharastani, and here comes Dancing Brave unleashing a run towards the stand side. Sharastani is under pressure. Shadari has moved into the lead over on the far side, and Dancing Brave is coming there with a double handful. And it's Pat Edery on Dancing Brave from Shadari. Triptych is moving into 3rd as they race to the line. Dancing Brave avenges his Epsom defeat. Dancing Brave being challenged again by Shadari, but holding him well. Dancing Brave the winner, Shadari 2nd, Triptych 3rd.
In the international classifications for 3-year-olds, Dancing Brave was assessed 4 pounds higher than Sharastani and higher than any horse since classifications were introduced in the 70s.